Punks? Nah, I'm just playing. What's going on? What do we got? Did fucking alert go out? Okay, it did. That alert didn't go out. I was ready to get illy. What's up, Lo? Yo, Lo, did you call me on Instagram? I don't have my Instagram alert set. Not to sound like a fucking star, like a celebrity douchebag or anything, but like I get a lot of fucking comments and messages, and if I had them go through on my phone, my shit would just be like the battery would die in like 30 seconds. What's up, bitch ass punk white boy? You punk ass white boy. Ask him if he's still going to work with Reynoso despite Ryan already working with Reynoso. Okay, I'll do that. What's up? What'd you call for that question? Hold on. All right. Marco, my eyes are fucking blurry. I never accepted. I didn't know. How the fuck would I know? First of all, and again, not to sound like a celebrity douchebag, but I get a lot of message requests. So how would I know that the man who goes by CJ Rich is Chuck DiBiase? That is the whitest PDF file name. I know you're not one, but I feel like if it pops up on the registry under that name, like that'd be the one. Chuck DiBiase? Unless that's your real name, then I'm sorry. And your name is probably Charles, and you should probably go by Charles, because Charles is dope. Oh, what's up? I can't get tickets, Lo. They fucking, not tickets, press passes. They didn't approve me. And Kenny Ellis said he's going to try and get me a ticket. If you got a ticket, we'll roll. Let's go. I just refuse to pay for a ticket out of principle. I'm like, fuck it. But if you got something, let me know. Is that what's up? Yeah, but Kenny Ellis might get me a ticket. He said he's trying. So I'm still waiting on Kenny. I'm gonna hit him up today and see if there's any headway in that. Yeah, no, I'm not going to a sports bar. Because as you remember now, I live in Connecticut. That's an hour in, hour back. I ain't doing that shit unless I'm in the fight. If I still lived in BK, I probably still wouldn't do a sports bar. Like we could chill at some point, but I don't know about it. I don't know. I feel like my ego, like I'm getting 10 million views a fucking month and I don't even get a press pass. I just feel like I'm not even going to show up then. Fuck it. I'd rather watch it at home, do a live, talk to you guys, make a little cheese while I'm watching it instead of sitting at a sports bar. Like, and I'm not saying you, but for me, nah, fuck that. I know the trainer. I literally can call the trainer and I can't get a fucking in a press pass. Nope. Fuck that. Ego bruised alert. Let's work. What's up, Berto? Thoughts on Shakur hurting his hands every fight? He has brittle hands. I mean, what can we say here? You feel me? I was watching Roach fight, and what I see of him, he's going to be... Well, yeah. Yeah. I saw Roach on Breakfast Club, and he was oozing with confidence. Now, as we all know, what you say, how you say it, doesn't mean shit. But it's a good sign. At least he's not shaking and shivering. I think Tank knows this is such an easy fight for him that he is on purpose showing, like, not trying to intimidate him. Because he's like, nah, I got to make... I really do. I believe Tank knows it's an easy fight. It's I wouldn't say cherry pick, but it's a fight that he's taking somebody on a lower weight class. It's not a fair fight, technically. He's not a knockout puncher at his own class. Roach isn't a 40% knockout. And as you guys know, I came up with the formula. This is the formula you got to go by. Go to BoxRec, you look. Anything over 70% knockout ratio is a good power puncher. Is a knockout artist. Anything over 80 is excellent. Anything over 90 is Hall of Fame knockout power. All right, so 70 is the barometer, the bare minimum. Roach is a 40%. at 30. He's a 40% knockout ratio at junior lightweight. So you think he's going to go up to lightweight? And so Tank knows that this is not, so he has to make it seem, you know what I'm saying? Nah, this guy could be a sneaky power. Okay. You know, if what's it going to look like if Tank starts intimidating this dude? He's the first people you're going to shit on. I'm like, oh, you're scaring the little guy? And then what if he actually scares dude, which might happen? Now you got dude who's already a weight class below, low power punching, and scared. Not going to turn out well. Agreed. Low, agreed. 10 million. Yeah, man. Well, 10 million last month. This month I dropped dramatically. I'm at 5 million this month on Instagram. But my YouTube, shout out to you guys, is blowing up. I'm about to hit 30,000. Like I was at 28,000 only like 3 days ago. Like it's jumping. It's starting to get big. I'm putting out more content, and YouTube's where I want to be. Instagram is great. I made a lot of connections, but they don't pay almost shit. YouTube's where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, YouTube is jumping now, thank God. And once I hit 30,000, I'm eligible for all kinds of like creative content creator. It's basically like that's like the first jump, and like you've arrived at 30,000. Then 100,000 is like, you know, and then of course 1 million is like the gold standard. Like anybody with 1 million or more, they're chilling. You know what I'm saying? But 100,000 is where you're living off this. Do you think Tank blacklisted you from his fights? No, because he hasn't blocked me. I'm cool with his trainers. I'm cool with like Hasim Rahman from his home city, who's like, nah, I don't think so. Because the video he blocked me for, I wasn't being straight up disrespectful. He was probably in one of those moods where he's in a bad mood and didn't want to see anything negative about himself. The video I put up of him wasn't in any way me being like, oh, he's getting his ass whooped, Kevin Johnson beating him down. It was just like, here's a clip. What do you guys think? You know? So nah, I don't think so. Cherry pick. Yo, good afternoon. My eyes are fucking blurry as shit. Weird. Marco, if Teo pull up, tell your Race Warrior mods to chill out. Yeah. Thank you, Alberto. Guys, if Teo pulls up, please be, just like I was saying yesterday with Kid Austin, please don't. I get what he said was fucked up, but let's hear him out. And I'll read super chats, but only if they're not on some wild shit. Like, you know, why are you such a racist asshole? Like, you know, I'm not going to read that. You could tell him. Or you could send a super chat, and I'll tell him. Alberto popped his cherry with his first super chat. So that makes Alberto a racist? Nah, man, he's just supporting his Latino brother. Although I feel like Hondurans and Mexicans couldn't be further from each other. But still Latino, right? Yeah, Mexicans are the only Latinos that have like no, I shouldn't say the only. That's not true. But they have the most like Native American like twist in their DNA. You know, I know Brazilians that look mad Native American. What's his face looks mad Native American. Barroso. Where the fuck's Barroso from? He, you know, they say he's old man. He just looks really Native American, like tribal. You know, all these islands or whatever had tribal people there before they were taken over and pillaged and all that shit. But where's Barroso from? I forgot. Tell Teofimo to fight Brian Norman, all right? But at the same time, Teofimo feels of some ratio. Yeah, of course. He's not going to pull up like that, I don't think. What was your comment? No Hungarians are more black than Mexican. If you're trying to talk about me, Lo, I appreciate it, but I'm not Hungarian. Try again. Try again, though, Lo. What am I? Not Hungarian. So the culture is nothing like Hungarian, but the country sounds like Hungarian. So try again. I'm not trying to herb you. It's a common. People say I'm Hungarian. They say I'm Bolivian. Those are the two biggest mistakes. All right. Barroso's not Mexican, is he? Nah. Now you're going to make me look it up. Venezuelan. I knew he wasn't fucking Mexican. He's from Venezuela. No, I meant Hondurans. Oh. You said no Hondurans are more black than Mexican? Yeah, right. More black. They have more black DNA in them because Mexicans have almost no black DNA in them. But Mexicans are darker complexion because they got more Native American in them. Isn't that weird how that works? So since they're more black, I guess they could say it. But yeah, Mexicans look blacker skin complexion. I don't know, Lo. Lo, you ever do your DNA? How much black you got? What percentage sub-Saharan African did they come up with? I did my DNA, and you guys will be shocked to learn that I am 0% sub-Saharan African. I got nothing. I'm all Eastern European, baby. I'm a Slavic hitman. I thought I might have some Middle Eastern, some Mediterranean, some Greek, some shit, because Bulgaria borders Greece, but nothing. Mexican have black DNA. There are a lot of black. Oh, okay. Yo, it is mad gloomy today. You haven't done mine? All right. What's up, Power? True Power? What's crack-a-lackin'? What's up? I think Mark is 50% Bolivian, 50% Polish. I am not Bolivian nor Polish, 0%. I am, for anybody who cares, 50% Bulgarian, 50% Ukrainian. Yet I don't think Usyk is exciting. That just goes to show I got no bias. And I don't like Pulev, who is Bulgarian. But I identify as 100% Bulgarian American because I grew up going to Bulgaria every summer. I learned the language. I know it fluently ever since I was a baby. I was in the culture. I know all the Bulgarian culture. I've never been to Ukraine. I don't know shit about Ukraine, nothing. So that's why I'm Bulgarian, baby. I still think Loma would have smoked Teo. Well, didn't happen that way, did it? Black is American, not African. What you mean? Who said black was African? Are you referring to what I said about sub-Saharan African? That's just how, if that's what you mean, that's how 23andMe and whatchamacallit, that's what they label. They say sub-Saharan African. But I don't think that's what you're referring to. What's the other one? 23andMe and the other DNA one? I did both of them. I'm 100% Downey White. Okay, Clarissa comes in clutch, slides into home place with the first comment of the evening.
Oh, that's racist.
Viva Bulgaria. Word up. What's up, Noel? What are Marco? I feel sorry for Roach. Did you see his workout video yesterday? He leans on his front. Everybody's saying he's just going to lean into some nasty shit. Yeah, man. I hope Coach Kenny gets me tickets to this fight. Ancestry. Thank you, Shane. Shane, you did it right. It just said 100% gay. His shit just was G-A-Y just across the paper and stamped G-A-Y. Boom. They mailed it to him. They didn't even email it. They mailed it to him. They wanted him to keep it as a relic. What's up, Bruce? Why does the media not bash Tank for disrespecting the media? Because he's the superstar. Same thing with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson told a dude he wants to bend him over and bop in his bop. He told Razor Ruddock that he's going to kiss him on his big juicy lips and make him his girlfriend. He told the guy, F you F-ass white boy, I'm going to bop you in your bibbity bop. And what do they say? Hey, man, you poked the bear. Mike Tyson beats the shit out of some goofy-ass trailer park Indiana dude on an airplane. And what do people say? Hey, if you put your hand in the cage, you're going to get bit. They just let Mike do what he wants. Mike had an interview with a woman. You're talking out of turn. And I don't usually do interviews with women unless I fornicate with them. What do people say? Hey, he's having a bad day, man. He's locked in. Tank gets the same treatment because when he throws punches, even if they miss, the whole arena collectively goes, whoa. every time he throws a punch, the wind is making dudes' nose hairs wave. And if they have hair, which I don't, it makes the hair wave, even if he misses. That's how hard he's punching. This channel, but not this interview necessarily depend how it unfolds. I don't know what that means. He told a lady reporter. I just said that. Yep. It's good, Robert. Mike said he was gonna R-word. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that's a little contradictory. Word up. Let's see if Teo shows up. I think every time Teo says he's going to show up, he has. So I'm going to give him like 5 minutes. And if I don't hear, I'll text Pops. Be like, yo, we're ready to go. Word on the street this morning is that Ness' wife pulled the plug on this show this morning. He said technical difficulties, didn't he? Yeah, I usually jump on around 11:30, 12 after I do my morning shit, take the kids to school. So by the time I was going to jump on, it was over. Hey, man, women be doing that. My wife didn't let me meet Roy Jones before I ever met him. What kind of sinister shit is that? Now, she was pregnant with our daughter. So since she was pregnant with our daughter, I blamed it on hormones. She didn't it was one of those no. And then at the very end, fine, you want to go. Just don't talk to me. One of those. Fighting with me about it. I'm like, Rory, I don't have it. Oh, you're going to leave me here alone? I'm like, you're good. We're not in the potato famine. You're going to be fine. And then finally, all right, you want to go. Just don't talk to me later. So I didn't. I missed it. And then late the next day when the hormones subsided, she was kind of felt bad. So women be women. Maybe Ness's wife had one of those moments. Now, I'm not saying she's pregnant, but Manny would wash Shakur. Maybe. What's up, Arthur? Yo, daddy. Give me his number. You'll call him. 1-800-KISS my Bulgarian ass. I got to go, fellows. Where you going, blood? What up, Mo? That's a fact. You married, Mo? Lightning, what's up? There he is. Steph's definitely married. I know who's not married. Mr. You Adjust. But Steph is married. I'll try Ancestry.com soon, but there's a site called Ancient Origins. Yeah, I mean, it'll just tell you nobody's 100% black. It'll just give you whatever probably European splash you have in there. Nasty ass Benitez and K-Dub keep talking about call girls. Who's Benitez and K-Dub? You watching the Tank press conference? No, I'm not. I'm doing a live with Teo. You're 1-2 butt. Marco, keep running it. All right, bet. Blind, where are you from again? I hope big homie Tia places mad laxatives in your sour sop for speaking ill of her. Yo, Rob, you married? Gotta love boxing. What up, George? Hey, glad you're here. Without the egg incident, I would have not watched. You're talking about when he bitch slapped him sunny side up? Or when he pimp slapped him over easy? He should have came with a secondhand stuffed bacon in his mouth. Give him a side order of bacon. That would have been a breakfast beating. Breaking news: Jake Paul versus Roberto Duran next. Yo, Jake a fight though. Oh shit, my man always coming in with the fucking truck. This is Vlogs, aka E-Rock. That's what we call him. Dandada, what up? The real supercut, Dandada. My true ancestry is good. Goes back to its origins. All right. James Benitez and C-Dub. No, I saw what you said. Who the fuck is James Benitez? The dude from Ness's show? And who's C-Dub? Wear glasses. I could see close. I can't see far. And I saw it and I read it and I said C-Dub. But again, who the fuck is C-Dub? Rewind it. I say C-Dub. You're speaking to T. Yeah, man. Don't you read the title? Hot damn, Ruff. Yeah, man. Bitch slap sunny side up. Guys, hit that like button if you want to see more. I think I know why you say that, because you want me to do this so you can laugh, so I'll do it.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
There you go. Hope I entertained you. All right, let me text this dude. Live. Jump on. All right. Sent. Oh shit. CJ Rich coming true. Oh shit. 10 extra crispy original rest. It's a mix of original and extra crispy. I don't know how he did it, but he had them give the box. There's both in the box, and there's a whole bunch of extra napkins. Appreciate you. I'm going to chill out. Respect for the channel. I support Marco, not Teo. I got to say, calling out racism should be a bigger issue than racism itself. Love to word up. Hey, man, you're right. And I will ask him about that, by the way. Again, it's all about how you ask. I'm not going to be like, yo, what the fuck? Why are you such a racist bitch? Like, you know. Marco Boxing, what's good? Peace be with you. Blessings, understanding. George Pro Box ain't been as good since you left. What did he do on Pro Box again? Was he an announcer? I forgot. I asked I've been hitting up Paulie. It was like 3 times already. He doesn't respond to me. I'm like, yo, get a cracker a job. Nothing. Somebody told me, who said, was that CJ? Somebody in the room goes, yo, why don't you just hit him up? Be like, yo, you're white, I'm white. Hook me up. That was funny. I forgot who said it. Broski, boxing has always been racially motivated. Hell yeah, that's a fact. Oh, that's cool. That's dope. Sorry, man, I don't really watch Pro Box. No disrespect to you. Asked you if he dances punta. Okay. I don't think I'm going to do that, but punta sounds a lot like puta. I'm not even touching that. Mark KO, can you get Abdullah? Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I could try. Ask him what happened with him and Bud, and don't forget to ask if he's still going to work with Reynoso despite Ryan. Yeah. Well, we saw what happened with him and Bud. I'll talk about it, but he fucking talk shit to ruffle feathers for promotion. Hold on, Marco, were you on? No, I was not. That was my idea. Oh shit. Holy Ghost, yeah. The only wrong is reminding water that it's wet. That was deep. Super chats are heating up like NBA. Oh, I love NBA Jam. Love it. Of course, I'd be Starks and Ewing. Actually, Starks and Mason. I never liked. Here's a story. Those of you who are new basketball fans. And Shane's in here. Shane knows this. In 1994, I went to a Knicks game with Shane's brother, who was a famous actor. And they literally brought us backstage, right? Because they recognized his brother, so we went backstage. And I meet the whole Knicks, right? There. And now, so we meet the whole Knicks. I'm going up to, and I had this Knicks, I still have it, this Knicks yearbook. It was back then, it was before internet. So it was like a Knicks yearbook. It had every Knicks player, little write-ups about him. So I'm having every Knicks player sign it. This was the year that they went to the finals, by the way, and lost to Houston. And I'm having them all sign it. It might have been the year before that. It might have been 93. Anyway, Starks is my favorite player. So I go up to Starks. He's being interviewed, because they're in the locker room. And he's like, still grabs my thing, signs it. Bunch of people see Shane's brother, like, oh shit, what's up? I know you, I love your movies, whatever. And they're talking to us. And then I get to Ewing, right? And I'm in the locker room, so I clearly have VIP access, right? I get to Ewing, I'm holding the yearbook that's signed by the whole fucking squad. I go, hey man, can you sign this? And he looks at me, he goes, nah, man, my head's not in it today. They just won by 30. They beat the Bullets at the time by 30. He goes, nah, my head's not in it today. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, fuck you. I don't like you. I didn't like him anyway. Like, yeah, I know he was a star player, but he would grab the ball in the post, get stripped. All he did, I didn't like him. And I was like, fuck you, whatever. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. 5 minutes later, I'm sitting on the bench with Shane's brother, and we're talking to a couple other basketball players. And Ewing sees Shane's brother. He goes, oh, shit. Yo, my kids love you. Oh. Then he sees me sitting right next to him holding the yearbook. He goes, oh, you with him? Oh, I'll let you slide. And he grabs the thing out of my hand and signs it. Is that not the biggest douche move possible? Tell me, is it just me? I was like, so he sees who I'm with. Now he's signing it, letting me slide. Nah, fuck that shit. That was my Ewing story. I don't know, Ace. I haven't talked to him. He put up a post that I saw saying it had technical difficulties. That's douchey, right? I'll let you slide. The truth is, I didn't give a fuck about his autograph. I really didn't. But I knew to make it like a collector's item, you want to have the most popular player on the team sign it. But I didn't. I remember being like, whatever. Like, legit being like, I'm 17. I'm like, yeah, man. That was dope, though. Big shout out to Shane and his brother. Shane didn't go with us. Shane didn't really care about basketball that much. Shane liked boxing, though. Which is funny because he can't play ball or throw hands. Now, Shane actually got a good jab. Shane went to the boxing gym when he was young. His pops put him in. But he didn't go. He just went for a little bit. He knew how to jab, but he never developed any other punches. Who let you slide? Patrick Ewing. Marquito's a shame, little brother, to be home alone. Yes, he's the older brother, not the little brother. Shane's the older brother. I mean, which is, and I don't mind saying it because he said it in this chat, and it's Googleable. You see his name and his picture when he talks, and if you Google it, which somebody actually did here, you see who he is. But yes, he is. That's why Shaq dissed him in that freestyle. Did he? Yo, got any cool boxing memorabilia? I just got tickets. I got tickets to the Michael Moore Holyfield fight, the first one that I went to. I got tickets to the Roy Jones, James Toney fight. Just tickets, like no actual memorabilia, nah. It's hard to tell. Who's B. Roy? I know Derrick Rose and McGrady. I go McGrady. I'll slap Paulie when I see him in person. You do it for me. You say this is for not returning Marco's texts. All right, so now let me prove to you guys, because again, we're having a nobody showing up. Want to make sure, I'm just going to show you guys. Teofimo Lopez. Can we do an interview? Okay, perfect. 2 p.m. today, Eastern. I said, I bet. I'll send you the link. I think the closer I get. Okay, here's the link. See you at 2 p.m. And then, yeah. Just so you know, it's all above board. Shane's a friend of mine, a childhood friend of mine who comes in this chat a lot. Do you remember an Irish boxer? Yeah, I met John Duddy. He was kind of rude to me. I met him once with my man, with Kid Chocolate, Peter Quillen. I was in the gym working out with Peter Quillen, and I went up to John Duddy, and I had messaged him to come on my show when I was doing more interviews, and he was like, nah, it's too early, or it's too late for me because my show was late. Even then, it was 9-10 p.m. He's like, nah, I go to bed early. Nah, I can't. So I saw him in person, like, hey, what's up? Good to meet you. I'm like, yo, I'm the one who messaged you. He's like, oh, yeah. He's like, nah. And then he was just kind of, it might have been just the dry Irish thing, because I think it was. He was just like, nah, I don't get up that early. That's not happening. So then Peter Quillen was like, yo, why are you being rude to my man? And Juddy's like, oh, no, mate. So I don't think he was actually being rude. I know a lot of Irish people, they're very dry. But yeah, I met him. What about him? I don't know. We're going to find out. Going to sell Tank vs. Roach tickets on eBay for $2,000. Okay. You could buy a ticket for like $200, I believe. Robert Pack. Yeah, short black dude with a flat top. I sure do. Could dunk. Could jump. Quinn, where are you from again? I know you told me. Man, so many of you I talked to, Yeah, you know what the Irish part of Yonkers, well, not Yonkers, it's the Irish part of the Bronx. You know what it's called? McLean Avenue. The shit is literally like Little Ireland. Everybody, I've been there with my Irish man a couple of times, and you hear everybody speaking with an accent. You go into the bodegas, they're like all imported Irish chips. Like it's just like being in Ireland. Did you enjoy the Bibby Kings? Yeah. I mean, Andre won the Olympics, WBA once. I live by McLean Ave. Okay. Remind me again, are you a white dude? I forget. Are you like an Irish dude? Because Quinn's a very Irish name. Who you got, Rayo versus Russell? People are saying Russell's so nice. I'm going to go with Rayo because Russell's been so inactive. That's pretty sad. Rad. I used to live in Washington State. Beautiful. Yeah. All right. Marco. Oh, Prince Nassim to me because he had the power. McLean legendary. Yeah, man. If you want to get your fish and chips, that's where you go. Marco sipping on that McLean. I'm sipping on coffee. Yeah, I'm Irish American. My father was born in Ireland. I just remember my cousin going to John Duddy fights when I was, yep. There you go. What's the crack? Where's this fucking guy? McLean Ave, you could make a good living selling blowout those bars, allegedly. Oh. I wouldn't be surprised. I got to speak to Joe Frazier after the first Ali fight. Yeah, I'm old. Oh, yeah? That's cool. Wow. That fight was before I was born. So what are you, in your 60s? Maybe 70s? 60s? Tough matchup. I got Rayo. Depends on how hard he's getting hit. Okay. Next up for Bacoli. Well, he just got suspended because of his knockout, so he cannot fight Jagba after all. But I think he figured Parker's would be a better notch on his resume. 62. All right, good for you. That's cool. I lived by McLean Ave once. Oh, there's Teo. What do you say? Can you give me 15 minutes? Sure. I'll just let you guys know. There it is. 15 minutes. This is like yesterday. Kid Austin jumped in at the tail end. So we'll just rock out. I would last exactly one interview as a fight correspondent, too abrasive, too transparent. Nah. I don't think you want to feed Bacoli to Caballero. That's like feeding an elephant to a tiger. Let me rephrase. That's like feeding a tired elephant with bad knees and a plastic hip to a young, healthy tiger. I wouldn't do that. Arthur, how was it watching Jack Johnson fight live? That's rude. That's not nice. Jack Johnson fought in 1908. But you know that because you're from Texas. Clarissa, is Jack Johnson like well known in Texas because he's from Galveston? Because like nobody knows who he is in New York. Is he like more of a local legend in Texas? Ask you about Keyshawn and Shakur if they would face him. Sure. Yeah. My wife's been to Northern Cali. I've never been. Agreed. Kid Austin should fight Shakur next if he was really sick. Well, Russell, interesting case. Talent, but no real training in my eyes. His brother sucks to me. Okay. No, really. Not really, okay. I figured. Well, we'll see, Gvon. He told me 15 minutes, so we'll see what happens. How often do you spar a week? Spar? I don't spar at all anymore. I haven't sparred in probably 10 years. 10 years, probably 30. My late 30s was the last time. Nah, fuck that shit. The only way I'll spar now is if I really don't like somebody or if I'm getting paid a lot. And that would only be a little bit. 2024, we all wanted to fight between Tank. Yeah, man. Tank, Haney, Shakur, Teo. Exactly. Didn't get it. And now it's just Shakur and Tank are left undefeated. Although Teo's always a live wire. Haney is a question mark for now. We don't know. So just bag work. I don't even do mitts. Because I don't work with people. I just have my own little gym in my house. And I'll show you. There we go. So I got the heavy bags. Why is it? I got the heavy bags and I got the Cobra Reflex. And I just fuck with that. And you can't see it, but there's a Roy Jones picture right there. Yeah, so that's what I do. And I'll go to a gym every now and then. But since I moved out of NYC, I miss my gym. And that's Church Street's the gym I grew up in. When I was competitive, I was in that gym. I hot boxed a lot of melons in that gym. I pay to see you spar JT of Emotional Twins and whoop their ass. Well, depends how much. Jake Paul, yeah, of course, Jake Paul. Anybody if I'm making $1 million or more, I'll fight anybody. Even if I get, I'll fight better BF. I'm not saying I'll win, but I'll fight him. Haney is undefeated. Technically. No. Let me rephrase that. Officially, he's undefeated. Technically, he's not. In some people's eyes. I'm not saying I agree with it. If Haney and Teo move up to 147, he may never see them fight Tank. Exactly. That's another question. I'm curious if our buddy's staying at 47, going to 47, what's he doing? That's, it's a big jump. My weekly routine, it's daily. I just do my 10 rounds. 10 rounds on the bags every day. I'd want to see you against anyone, bro. You have skill and that's enough. Appreciate it. Yeah, but I've moved out of the realm of damaging blood cells and I'm moving into the realm of trying to make money. Yeah, they do have the same coach, Teo and Ryan. I hope Rayo wins. They're obviously trying to set up Russell versus Tank. Marquito, you are doing yourself a disservice by not cutting the interview part of your lives and passing them on. Well, Rob, you're right, but you're wrong. I did do that. Go check my videos. I got just the Floyd interview up. You didn't check that, did you? Thumbnail and the whole 9 yards. I always do that. You can ask Teo how we make weight to fight Tank. Seems too far-fetched. True. You're the man, E-Rock. R.I.P. to Chris Algieri's mom. She passed. Oh, that's too bad. Sad. What do you got holding up your heavy bag? It's a heavy bag stand. I can't go in the ceiling here. It's nothing. There's no viable source to hang it from the ceiling. Teo versus Hitchens. Question to see. I'm going to get you some illegal papers to go back amateur and fight border wars. I'll just throw my pro papers in the fireplace. They keep fucking with me. It's confirmed for sure that Ryan is training with Reynoso. I don't know. Is it? I mean, there was just a video out of him with Reynoso, so yeah, Gene Hackman passed away. Yeah, too bad. He was old though. Very old. So yeah, they posted a video, so they're definitely working together. That's a fact. It's actual and factual. What else we got? What else we got, people? Talk to me. Ask if Teo sent contract to Ennis since calling out next. Gene Hackman and his wife and their dog found dead, bro. Oh, wow. His wife, too? And the dog? Was that like a MUREDER situation? What the hell? Yeah, go check Ryan's page. Bill Haney said they're going to for Teo after their next fight. Okay. Hmm. Oh, gas leak. That makes sense. That makes sense. Hmm. Okay. Oh, shit. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Hold it down. Back. Back up in the heezy. Oh, there's Shane. Damn. Ain't that a bitch? Crazy. Okay. What's popping? Great interview with the Floyds, A.K. Kid Austin. Okay. If Chappelle's show racial draft was real, would you accept the position from the black delegation? Oh, Jesus. Yes, I would, but come on. I actually work as a utility worker. Okay. Yo, you pretty boy Shane, did you get some furniture any time of your brother's groupies? Fun time. Why do I see furniture? Furniture would be funny, though, if they're just giving them furniture. Gas leak is different than carbon monoxide. Check your CO alarms, people. Yeah, I got a CO alarm. The shit beeps every now and then. And then I have to hit it to reset. I don't know if it's broken or if there's a leak. That's interesting. I wonder. Dubois versus Floyd, both ill, is weird, huh, Marco? Yeah. Marco glancing up at his carbon. I know. I actually, because it's been beeping lately. It'll randomly beep and I'll have to hit it. It's right next to the boiler. Wonder if that means it's going off. Then I tap it and it stops. And then every now and then it goes off randomly. That's racist word. I've actually hired utility workers. Teo, lineal undisputed champ. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. All right, my bad. All right. Anyone here buying a tank fight at $80? I don't know. How am I getting official? What you mean? Seriously change? I did change the battery. It kept beeping. So either there's a slight leak or the thing's fucking broken. And like it, yeah, I don't know. I just told my landlord about it. You guys made me be like a little worried about that shit. I'm like, why does it keep beeping? And we don't feel. Yeah, that 20-minute set I told you about was real. Consider myself a Bill Burr. All right. Fuck no until tank fights some real competition. Got to change your battery. I did. I changed it the second it beeped, and it still kept beeping. So that's what I'm curious about. Let this dude come with a. I have a carbon monoxide detector here. I should plug mine in. This way I'll know for sure. Yeah, it could be picking up from the boiler, but is that normal? Yeah, is that normal that it picks it up from the boiler? Like randomly? Because when we first moved here, that shit didn't happen at all. And it just started happening maybe last couple weeks, maybe month, on and off. Is it normal for a boiler to kick it off? I fix gas leaks and CO2 leaks for. Yeah, so is it normal for the CO2 thing to pick up slight CO2 if it's right next to the boiler room? And like when I hit the button, then it just stops. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll get it. I have when I get off with you guys, I have a CO2, another one. I'm gonna plug it in. It's plugged in. It's like an official one. I'm gonna see if it picks anything up. All right, we're still waiting on Teo. Those alarms do expire over time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Might have to leave the chat. I'm scared of gas leaks. I mean, I don't think it's a gas leak. We don't feel any, but it happens at night more so. It's weird. I don't know. It could be the boiler isn't venting out properly, so exhaust is spitting and can trigger the alarm. Consider having it tested by the professional. Yeah. Okay. I did change the batteries, you dipshit. It's the first thing I did. I thought the battery was dead, and it didn't do anything. So. Does the air seem dry? You might have a leak. I would not sleep there. Does the air seem dry? Mm-hmm. It's winter. If your water heater is older than 20 years, you probably need an upgrade. Nah, it's relatively new, I believe. Change your batteries again? I don't think it's the batteries. I mean, it's not going off now, so. Yeah, I don't know. I had the same issue. The detectors run out of life too. The detector looks old as shit. So maybe that's it. I don't know. We just had the boiler looked at literally like a month and a half ago. And he said there was a couple issues, but not gas leak, I don't believe. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see when Teo's jumping in. That was Yeah, he should be in now. We'll see. All right, guys, this ain't the home improvement live stream. Let's get back. Word up. Well, we're waiting on Teo to come in. You can smell natural gas if there's a leak, CO2. Right. I don't smell gas, but this is a CO2 detector that beeps, not a gas detector. Ask Teo about Coil Ray. That's Benzino's daughter. Teo was trying to get the yams. Yeah, the landlord just gets back to me. He goes, "Change. It might be a battery." I go, "I changed the battery." He goes, "If it was an issue, it would be going off nonstop." Is that true? Are you home alone? Oh, come on. What's up? Just a guy. 70402. Stand up. One love. Hit the button. Hold on a second. We're making show. Marco is straight first. All right. So Real Matias is fighting on tanks. Might again. That's nasty work. Teo looking pretty big at 155. True. Marco asked Teo if they really put pause on his dad. I already talked to his dad about that. Hold on, CO2. If Teo stands up, Marco, I'm going to have to fight Devin. Okay. If Teo's see if Teo can tell us why he finds it hard to put on his best against lesser opposition. Why would I ask him that? What would that do besides send him off? Why would I do that? Always have a co-host when you ask Teo on Phil Long Gap until he appears. Where's the racist and drunk dad? Oh, come on. Those questions will be ignored. Press conference was boo-boo. Shout out Rayo, the star of the fight. Press conference is over? Press conference was boo-boo. All right. Oh, now we're getting a lot of comments coming in. I'm boycotting Teo if he stands up. Marco gang. Wait, hold on 1 second, guys. My bad. I'm back. Asked Teo if he pissed himself for a bit after. No. He may be honest and say he can't motivate himself if he can't find anything. Okay. Well, let's see if he comes in. 52 people, 42. Yeah, man, let's get these likes up. Both press conferences were boring. Yeah, Tank's really not engaging lately, right? Let's see if he was the winner, Ryan Rowley. Can't go against Teo. I like my racist fighters. All righty. I like Teo, but would ask him about his BS comments he made. I'm going to see what we do here. Teo's still fighting Hitchens, right? Is that at 147? I don't know. I'm going to have to ask. I'm going to have to ask. Teo still fighting Hitchens right now. That was the zestiest press conference I've ever seen. What was so zesty about it? Teofimo versus Barbosa. Meh. Let me see if this guy's coming in. Oh, he just texted me again. Be ready. Okay. Jump in. Hit the link. Vaughn, appreciate you. Oh, yes, on the channel. Appreciate you, my brother. All right, so he said they're ready, but I don't see them. So let's see what's happening here. Ask Teo about fighting Ryan versus Rolly winner. Okay. I will. I got Hitchens only because I was in the amateurs with him back in the day. Okay. Get it cracking. Let's go. They're probably arguing before hopping on. I don't know what's happening, but we're waiting. We're waiting. What are we at here? Almost an hour in. Oh, there he goes. All right. Let's bring him in. Hey, what's up?
How you guys doing? Everything great?
We're chilling. How you doing?
Doing awesome, man.
How many of you are there?
About 70 for now.
All right. What's up, man?
What's up, Teo?
What up, man? Dynamic duo. You know what time it is.
Where you guys at? You guys on the East Coast?
Yeah, we in the east side.
So,
Yeah.
man, a lot going on. A lot going on, man. You stirring the pot. Stirring the pot.
We stir the pot because we know how to cook. You feel me?
I feel you. I feel you. So, I mean, I guess the first question is who's next?
Who's next? Right now we're in negotiations between Richardson Hitchens or Arnold Barboza as our next fight.
Who would you want to fight between the two of those if you could pick?
Both guys are great competitors. One being a champion as the IBF world champion of Richardson Hitchens, who just won against Liam Paro in Puerto Rico a couple months back. So to be honest, and then Barboza, he's my mandatory for the WBO. So, you know, both competitors, both guys that definitely want to get in the ring with and want to share the ring with me. Absolutely. So, you know, to me, they're both easy work. So whatever the fans and whatever the people want. And then as far as that goes, you know, also what Saudi and what His Excellency wants to do as well.
So where are you at now? Is 47, that's official?
Not right now. Right now, that's for Haney and for Garcia. They're going to go up to 147. I think possibly a catchweight right now and then work their way into a battle between each other at welterweight. However, for myself, going to defend my world titles. Maybe one, two, couple more times. Who knows? And then we go from there at 147.
Is it hard for you to still make 140?
No, right now I'm at 152. Actually, earlier today, after just waking up pretty much dry, I was at 151.6. So we're not too bad. We always stay ready. Thanks to this great man right here and trainer. My father, he's always told me to stay disciplined and always stay ready because you just never know.
Yeah, man, you don't. I mean, you're one of those guys that when you're sharp, we've seen you at your best. You're hard. I don't know if anybody could beat you when you're at the top of your game.
No, not at all, not at all. My father can definitely agree to that, and he knows, he knows best. And my whole thing now, it's all about just staying focused, really, just dedicating everything. Just my whole intention is straight to boxing. You know, before I was just trying to be more lenient towards pleasing people from my household, pleasing people from my wife, soon to be ex-wife, and just being more homebody, and that kind of tames the lion that I am, so that's not needed. Right now this is all about fighting and hunting and going out there and destroying and eating everybody they put in our path.
Right. So can you talk about, obviously a lot of shit came up with all the promotion you've been doing to like stir the pot.
Yeah.
And I got to ask you straight up, did you send the fucking bananas and the watermelon? Was that you?
No. That wasn't me at all. Like I said, even before Crawford did what he needed to do as far as for the public eye, we discussed this stuff actually at Turkey's farmhouse, His Excellency's farmhouse in Saudi, alongside with David Benavides. We just pretty much, he asked me what was that all about. I said it was promotion to get a fight with you guys. That's really what it was. Now, when it came to the box and sending and stuff, no, that wasn't me at all. I just capitalized on it as I do as a marketing genius that I am. Trying to stir the pot, like you mentioned, Marco. It's just stuff like that. So, that I just took advantage of me just eating a banana that's very nutrition. It has good nutritions and stuff, and on top of that, just laughing about it. So, and then they made everybody put the blame on me, which I don't mind.
Well, so what do you think about a couple of the fighters like Keyshawn being like, well, if he's going to make racist innuendos, I don't want to fight him?
Well, there you go, guys. That's boxing. There goes the fucking downside of boxing. I think boxing is definitely on its course of being soft. It needs to kind of revamp, because I know if I pulled that card back in the 80s or 90s, I would have instantly got a fight with these guys prior to it. They would have been like, I don't care. I just want to knock the racist out of him, or some shit. But
Right.
Now we're not getting that anymore. Now we're getting like, oh, he's a racist. I don't want to fight a racist. But, you have some of them that kind of say, I'll never lose to a white boy. So it's kind of crazy, but that's not racist, So kind of contradiction itself.
Do you get people like pressing you about the racist stuff like now, since it happened, like in the street randomly, or no?
No, not at all. Not at all. Thankfully, at the same time, because I think they understand where I'm trying to take it at. Look, I mean, Marco, you seen us around, me and my father. I turned pro back in 2016. That's been about a good 8, almost 9 years, give or take. So we're looking at, while being in the industry that long as a professional, I've always stood professional, never been on that racism, never been on that type of thing. So this is all just for marketing, really. Now, why be it that way? Well, because nobody from that side wants to face us. Nobody. I think that's the issue right now, is that nobody wants to face us. So I need to, I was just trying to dig into their skin. I was trying to dig into them personally, their ego and their pride, but that still didn't work, So now we're just trying to figure out an alternative, just like anything else.
Everybody needs him back. I mean, boxing's been looking like shit.
It's like, I'll be right back.
Too much defense and no action. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just being careful about not losing, and I see that ridiculous. I see that really bad. And I think that we should just face the best.
Yeah.
My son is the lineal champion at 140. Why wouldn't nobody want to take that from him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That puts you closer to the Hall of Fame, So, but these people ain't following that, We're gonna see a circus, with this guy Tank, Floyd Mayweather made Tank, and everybody knows that. If Floyd wouldn't have put him up there, and giving him the kind of guys that Floyd knows that he could just knock out. You understand? Like, who's great in that resume? Right. I mean, they got a guy by the name Pedraza that was, selling hot dogs in Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they got him like maybe a couple of weeks, for him to lose all that weight,
right,
which was a lot of weight, and he must have lost about 30 pounds, in
that time frame.
In the time frame, you know what I'm saying? He didn't look strong in there. Floyd Mayweather's team was a little bit skeptical about the fight, but Floyd was smart. Floyd said, "Oh, let me get this guy. He's in the hand. He's selling hot dogs. He's over here. He's at around 150 something pounds. Let me get this guy because he's got something that we could, get.
Well,
And that's the way they picked him, man. They picked him like, they never wanted to fight Floyd. They never wanted to fight Loma. That's known. Floyd thought that Tank wasn't ready, and and that affected a lot of things. And we took the fight right away.
okay,
I
yeah,
mean,
and you won.
and now we didn't just take the fight. We had to beat a champion to get the fight,
At his prime,
which a lot of people, forget about, And let me tell you something. Ain't nobody smoother than my son. And when he goes in there and he boxes, I mean, you can't touch him. He just has a good time. We need the good, the Teofimo Lopez that has a good time in the ring.
Yeah, you got those dances. So I wanted to go back real quick though. The Terence Crawford thing.
Yeah.
Recently, right? Did he approach you on some like was it on some friendly shit, or was he trying to intimidate you?
No. I think, look, at the end of it all, obviously we already had hashed it out prior to it. So the whole thing was just for him to capitalize on that video. And I didn't care no more at that point because we're not going to face each other. He's not going to fight. He told Turkey Alashi he's not going to take a fight. I asked him there as well in the meeting. I said, bro, you're not going to fight before Canelo? And he said, no, I don't need to. I'm just going to wait for Canelo in September. And I said, wow, that's crazy. I said, because easily I could fight him at 54. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't want to take no fights. He just rather take the last fight that he wants to have, that he's been asking for some time.
He knows my son is a threat.
But look, at the whole thing to it though, really was the fact that look, we talked, which was crazy, but we talked a little bit on top of it on the side note, and he asked me sincerely, like, hey, what was that all about? Was it promotion or was it for, or that's how you feel? And I said, yo, you've known me for years, bro. Like, I'm just trying to promote a fight for y'all, like, and to get a fight. So it wasn't on no pressure, but I don't care. Like, I'm not going to jeopardize.
On the racial part.
But look, I had two options there when Crawford grabbed me for the video. I already knew what it was going to be. And I didn't care, though, because at the end of it all, he's inside with Turkey Alashi. I still have my way to work into. Right. So go ahead. You can punk me. I'm not going to let you stop me from getting this $30+ million deal that I'm making. So, for everybody out there, it is what it is. Say what you got to say. Do what you got to do. They still talking about us, and we're brand new. We're good as new. So.
Okay. I mean,
Crawford is, listen, let me explain something to you that the world probably doesn't even know. We have accomplished in 11 years less than Crawford what Crawford has now. You understand? Because if you look at it, we beat two undisputed dudes. I mean, we won two undisputed championships, even though Josh Taylor had let go of the belts. But we was the first one to do it. I mean, and when this guy fought
Spence,
Spence, his trainer told
Derrick James.
Yeah, Derrick James told Crawford that my son already had done that a week before, when we beat Josh Taylor. Right. So, I mean, and he's only 27. I mean, we did this at 25.
Yeah.
This guy's just done what we have done. And we still got maybe 10 more years to go at this.
So, everybody has their time. Let Crawford get his as he's on his way out anyways, and we'll get ours eventually, very soon. So we're not really on that course of, sprinting to the finish line. Right. It's a marathon at the end of it all, and the marathon is going to continue as long as we are, still healthy and maintaining.
You're working with Reynoso?
That we're working on right now. I believe that we'll be seeing Reynoso and the team very soon in a couple weeks' time. So we look forward to that. We look forward to being in camp with Canelo Alvarez and the new guy addition to Ryan Garcia coming back to the camp as well. So that'll be interesting to see.
Do you think that would jeopardize a Ryan fight with you if you both got the same trainer?
No, not at the same time, because we're using Eddie for a reason. and we're gonna talk about that when when we meet, when we're together, when we make this happen, when we sign it, because it's a couple of things that Reynoso could push onto my son, and you know what I'm saying, and to make him better, you know.
Right.
Besides that, we're just working on I'm getting better, getting better, and
Just learning.
and that's not gonna affect us because if Ryan got some kind of beef with my son, we'll schedule the time where we go and train with Reynoso and when he wants to train,
Right. Right.
So we don't have no conflict. I mean, if
Plus,
he's there, we could still train while he's there. We don't got
he's not in our
Yeah.
radar as of right now. Right now, their plans with Ryan Garcia is to have this fight as a comeback since his suspension. And then after that, possibly when both fighters of Haney and Garcia win their opposition on the same card, possibly having them already scheduled for another fight later down the year as a rematch. That is the plans, and you're hearing it first from here and from us. And I'm sure some that are already in the boxing business understand that part and they know that. But for those and the viewers that are watching, this is what's exactly happening. So we're not really focused on the proposition of facing Ryan Garcia right now. Everything is just at timing. All of it.
If you could fight who you want right now, who would it be?
Yeah. The winner between, if I really had the choice to pick and everyone allowing me to, without the WBO taking my belt, I would say that I would like to face the winner between Staniosis and Jaron Ennis Boots at 147, due to the fact that they're facing each other as a unification. But not only that, they are going for the Ring Magazine belt, which is another lineal title that I would like to achieve and conquer. And 3 weight divisions at just 28 years young. So I think that's
great. So it seems like Shakur, all these lighter guys, that's out of the picture.
Unless they catch us on the way out, that's the only way. But these guys are pretty much on. We're not really focused on that. We're looking at bigger fish to fry. The bigger they are, the more we get to eat.
Yeah. The more food they give you. I mean, I love the fact that you're with Canelo. I think, I looked at that kind of like how, Tank had Floyd. I feel like you being with Canelo will really help you popularity wise in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? With him in your corner, not literally in your corner, but, behind you, being a part of his camp.
I mean, if you notice his videos and stuff of me even expressing when Canelo was facing Berlanga, and I'm there in his corner supporting him. And, even giving him a few pointers, no need to give him instructions. He has his team, but at least a little pointers, So that's what it's all about. It's just all about, making a team, building a team, and all of us uniting as one. I think that's really the most profound thing to it. There's no egos involved, and we want the best for every guy that's on there and moving forward, So,
and I believe that this is whole rounding up to the media and the people that are involved with the money and stuff like that to see how he performs. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
If he's gonna perform at the level that everybody loves him at, or they just want to see how he's gonna do. So we really, really, really know we really need to get in there at that fight and just
entertain
and win and entertain the whole crowd.
Well, because at the end of it all, too, at the same time, all of the odds are against us. You know what I'm saying? Even on a business standpoint, it may sound good to us, but we understand that we got to stay ready. This is what kind of adds into our takeover.
And it must be frustrating, right?
Yeah, it must.
It's motivation.
It motivates us more because
out of everybody in the boxing world, okay. Out of everybody in the boxing world, the boxing champions, the lineal champions, which I think there are only 4 or 5 lineal world champions, and we're not even in the pound for pound list. So, but imagine all that is to stab, and the only guy that they working on and focused on is Teofimo. Is right here. The dynamic duo to intertwine with that, right? Father and son connection, right? This guy right here to the left of me is the guy that has created a 10-time world champion, technically, to my regard, but a 7-time world champion just in a matter of 8 years as a professional fighter.
Yeah.
That's impressive. And a 2-time lineal world champion, which people for there that don't know, lineal is the top guy, the best, the number one.
They never mention.
You have to beat the best to get that belt. No one can ever take that belt.
They always mention him as a WBO champion.
Yeah, but
they never mention him like he's the top dog.
Because at the end of it all, we are the future. We are. No matter what, as long as Teofimo keeps winning, as long as Teofimo stays focused, as long as I continue to progress and get better, because we're not even in a prime state yet. We only just turned 27. We're not even in prime, Marco. We're not even in prime. And all these are coming together all at the perfect time, in divine timing. And I think that's
I'm telling you right now, he's hitting like a monster. Like you could see his development, you know what I'm saying, growing. And I just can't wait for the next fight, you know.
And the beauty of it all is that we have the support from around the world. For all those out there that are listening and tuning in, I mean, thank you guys. No matter what, we're not a racist. One thing for certain, we're not involved in any of those things. However, we are in the entertainment business. Now, those things may portray to some things that people may not like, but it's still something that talks about. If one day I want to be the heel, awesome. If I want to be the good guy, awesome. That happens. It's part of entertainment. This is why.
I've told people tons of times about you that boxing is a sport where you don't have guarantees. It's not like the NBA. You got to make your own fights and you got to push and build. Now, you might have done it in some ways that offended people. But, if that wasn't your intention, I think that's important for you to get across so people understand that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think anybody's ever really given us the time of day to really express that. It's more so about like, oh, okay, he said this. Now let's put the heel on him. Mm-hmm. Let's make him the villain. Let's make him the villain of boxing. Let's make him the clown or the punk. And but that's what happens, and this is what comes with it as a territory when you are the best. Mm-hmm. This is what. Listen, to anybody, is you want to be the best at anything. Eventually, people support you until you're doing better than them, and once you're doing better than them, that's when you become a problem.
Trust me, the next fight you're gonna see from him is just gonna be. It's glorified because like everybody's just been looking, like trying to defend themselves. Like there's nobody want to take the chance to lose because now losing on these days is like losing everything.
Will you be on? Will this next fight be on the Turkey Al Sheik card?
Yes, absolutely. It will be on.
Is he really is he paying? Is he taking care of fighters the way they say he is?
I believe that with those that he believes are the best. Yeah, look, think about it though. I'm the Ring Magazine champion, so I'm their champion as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm technically his world champion at the same time. So at least from our side and from the Takeover Express and the Takeover brand, we're in great hands. Even with the situation with Top Rank, we're all in good hands. We're all just trying to become, just at the same time, a business. Really, that's what it is.
Because you can't ignore that. You can't ignore that fact that he's the Ring, magazine champion. Like you can't ignore that. It's in the list. It's, you know what I'm saying? He's not even. They haven't even put him in as undisputed when ESPN. The whole fight was for undisputed. And they still haven't put him in the list of undisputed world champions.
Now ESPN they already have put us on the list now, due to the fact that their relationship and partnership with Top Rank is actually is done this year in July. I believe July 26th to be exact. They're not going to do a renewal. They're not going to extend it. So I believe that ESPN at the same time is cleaning their hands of what they all did. Because the job's already been done. Everybody believes that we weren't undisputed and that it was just a unification. Had I lost to Lomachenko, I promise you this wouldn't have been the same.
Right.
I promise you that things would have definitely been different. Things would have definitely been on the course for Devin Haney just to be the regular WBC world champion and Lomachenko being the undisputed world champion at lightweight. So
what you hear at the end?
The Latino spick became undisputed world champion.
At the end of the fight, undisputed world champion. On ESPN, they named them undisputed. I mean,
It's just listen,
Loma, we had
um,
Loma frozen for like
wait.
8 rounds.
But this
He
was
didn't
like,
know what to do.
but check this out. What the best thing about it all is that when during the time at that time, Paco, from the president of the WBO, he did mention, he said it's a business. It's
Yeah.
a business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? That's all he said. And that's all people need to know. Despite us conquering what we have conquered, which is very rare. This is like you're better off finding a needle in a haystack than what we've accomplished. You're better off hitting the lottery twice, 3 times before doing what we have accomplished.
So Tank made it clear that he cares about getting money and getting out. What do you care about the most? Is it legacy? Is it money? What is it?
Legacy. We already have it.
Prior to it, though, on top of it, the most important part of it all is inspiring the next generation.
Yeah, exactly.
Inspiration is going to be the main thing here. What's actually has sparked my fuel and my light to continue on in this sport, despite everything that's happened from the corruption, business, all that you could think of, all in one. It's the inspiration to inspire all those that are coming next. To all those young kids that are training right now, to all those that can't even compete in the next Olympic Games due to the amount of corruption that's been happening from even that side of the amateur world.
And we hit it first. They hit it to us first in the Olympics.
So like all these things is just to keep on and keep moving forward, to not quit and really show all those that no matter what, when you choose this side that we're on, of course it's going to be mostly difficult. However, the inspiration part of it is what's going to be the most defined thing that leaves or that we leave behind when it's time for us to hang it up.
That's dope. That's dope. So let me ask you this. Then this happened a while ago, but the Devin Ryan thing, then obviously Ryan pops. And do you think that in that rematch, Ryan's going to make the same work of Dev, or do you think how do you think that rematch goes?
100%. 100%.
Yeah,
same shit.
I believe that it's the same results. Same results. Probably even worse. It might even happen quicker. It might even finally be a stoppage.
I told everybody when we sparred Devin Haney way back, like 6 years ago, my son hit him in the chin and he just crumbled and then he just hit him with like 30-something punches. What saved him was the bell, and he just went wobbling back to the corner, and his father stopped the sparring match. I said that a million times, and they lied about that,
Right.
You had Devin going down the steps, and he still had his headgear on, his gloves on, and he just there, just like emotional, like what the hell just happened?
It's easy to lie to the public.
You know what I'm saying? So I always said, in this game, you have to have a chin and you got to have a pop.
Yeah.
You understand? Everything else is extra.
So another thing I want to make clear, because this is all over people, and you and I talked about this, Teo, a while back, but there's this rumor that Keyshawn punched you. So can you clear up?
Clear that up, Dad, because that shit's annoying, bro.
No, that was Coach K.
His coach.
All right, Coach K, because this dude Keyshawn, because he's a coward. The bell rang. The bell had him rang, and he turned around because my son had wobbled him, and he turned around and he started walking towards the ring. And he did that twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the second time, I told my son, fuck this. And I said the N word.
No, I say nigga. It's
right? No, right? And then I got up the ring and I said, "What the hell are you fucking doing, bro?" Like, he punched my son right after the bell. The bell rang. My son went to go shake his hand and he punched him in the mouth because he had hit him on the side when he was walking towards the corner.
Because he started walking away before the bell rang.
Exactly.
Right.
So then I said, in the second time he tried to do that, I told my son, fuck this mother, whatever up.
Yeah.
Because, because he was talking and talking. He didn't stop. He just kept on talking.
Right.
And I was tired of the talking. And then my son got him in the 4th round and he begged me to give him one more round. So I said, all right, I'll give you one more round. And then that's when he turned around. It was about 30 seconds left into the round ending, and he started walking towards the corner. Like he did that twice. And as the second time, I told my son, just whoop this kid up because he's talking a lot of shit, and then they saying that he was the punch. Listen, Coach K hit me with everything he had, and I didn't even move.
So let me get it straight.
And I just grabbed him.
You said the N-word. Coach K's black, right?
Yes, but I didn't mean it in that way.
No, I understand that. I understand
the heat of the moment, you know what I'm saying?
Marco, you gotta hold up, man.
You could have been two. It could have been a Spanish movie.
No, Marco, wait. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Yes, you're from New York, right? My father has been in New York since a young kid. I'm talking about like how old you was, 8, 9.
Man, I was robbing houses at 8 years old, man.
So when people understand, it's like if I say nigga, I don't mean it like that. I mean like yo, bro, like brother. So my dad was pretty much expressing that to that degree.
No, he wasn't supposed to punch him.
No, but
he was trying to shake his hand.
Let me get it straight. So he was just saying it kind of colloquially. He was saying it like slang. He wasn't calling him an N-word. He was saying it how.
No. Listen, I was just pissed off.
Right.
Because Keyshawn hit my son after my son tried to shake his hand.
So you said it. The coach heard it, and since he's black, he got offended, thinking since you're Hispanic.
Well, I didn't even know what was going on. It wasn't like that. I was in the middle of the ring telling this guy, "Why you freaking hit my son after the bell?" So when he's trying to shake your hand, and then all of a sudden I just feel this freaking pop, right? And then I just grabbed the person that popped me, which was Coach K.
So did he say?
And then we ran to the corner, and you could even ask Coach K this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they lying about all this, that he knocked me out. Nobody knocked me out. I almost died because I was sick and I couldn't breathe because I was like grabbing Coach K for a while.
Right.
And then when I let go of him, I got to hit him once, and then we went down to the ring, and I couldn't breathe, but I was down to fight him. And then all of a sudden, I just grabbed my knees and I couldn't breathe. But nobody
jumped him, though.
Yeah, but everybody jumped me. The whole Olympic team jumped me.
So but like, what do you mean by jump, though?
Because jump is like they just went on top of me. You know what I'm saying? I like try to get me off
Coach K.
Because I had Coach K on a lock,
Okay.
And the whole team went on top of me. I couldn't breathe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had problems in that week. They knew that I was weak because they saw me. We was training the whole week with them.
So to be clear, he hit you because you said the N-word? Is that why he hit you? I don't get it.
Listen, I could have got him in trouble.
No.
Why did he hit you?
I could have called the cops and I could have got him locked up.
No, the thing was this.
Listen, and the reason why I didn't do that.
What Marco's using right now is that you got hit because you said the nigga word. Nigga.
No, it wasn't because of that.
No, it wasn't because of that. Why he hit him was because they saw him
because we beat the shit out of fucking Keyshawn. That's why he hit me.
It's what it is. What I said earlier, man. When you're the best, people hate, and they just can't take it no more. They can't take it no more. So they needed an excuse. They found an excuse. It was the argument between the fact that we were punching each other. He hit me. He sucker punched me.
He turned around like I think the second time, and that's where my son just hit him.
We got that part.
You know
what I'm saying though is that we both
deserved it.
Technically, we both got sucker punched.
That's pussy.
But we got sucker punched
because you know why? Yeah, but you know why you did it the right way because he was talking a lot of shit. Yeah. So if you get hurt, you go like this, time out, or do something. Not just turn around like
So really what it was that the reason why of it was because it was just a lot of heat between the two parties. There you go.
Because Shakur Stevenson was there. Shakur was there. Shakur saw when he wobbled.
That's one of the rumors is you called him the N-word. So I just want to clear that up.
Yeah, no, I did. But I said it like a million times, because that's when I get upset, that's what I do.
My dad dead ass called Nakatani a nigga on ESPN.
And I got in trouble for it.
And he got in trouble for it, and Andre Ward got upset about it. But like my father called Nakatani a nigga, a Japanese dude. It's just a slang.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. You didn't mean it racially, you meant it in the New York slang.
Listen, I have a
There you
black
go, Michael.
grandson. I have a black grandson.
Oh yeah.
God forbid, man. Come on, man.
And
So
apparently, my
when
wife
they
is
were
fucking a
squabbling-
black guy, so it
Oh,
works, bro.
Okay.
I got a black grandson. Beautiful.
So,
You know what I'm
when they were
saying?
squabbling, Teo Jr., when your pops and the coach were squabbling, what were you and Keyshawn doing? Just watching, or you trying to break it up?
No, I was screaming at Keyshawn because my son went like this to him.
No, he asked me.
You know, and then he just snuffed him.
Yeah, it's cool.
So I ran up.
It's the way it
You
does.
know, I ran up.
So no,
the ring.
listen. My whole shit was this: we all came in as the whole team, their side, and then it was just me.
Exactly.
Frank Stain didn't even do shit. Which is
Nobody
foul.
did. Nobody.
Frank
But the
didn't even
thing
do
is,
shit. But
they
the
had
thing
the
was,
whole Olympic team in there.
hey, look, no matter what it was, we actually went just to break them apart. Nobody was jumping nobody else. Nobody was punching nobody else. It was between my father and Coach K. Long story short on that end, even though it was a long story. Long story short, Antonio, right? One of the managers, obviously you would know that's the right-hand man for Jay Prince, literally grabbed all the fighters along with Coach K to move them out. And they took him out the gym because he didn't want nothing else to happen afterwards.
Yeah, they would have killed me.
If anything, Antonio was on
couldn't breathe.
Antonio was on the side of dividing the whole shit and taking away the smoke out of all of it, because one thing would have led to another thing would have led to something worse. So we didn't need that. And I think that was just really it. So this whole thing though, but like it goes to show you that these guys are gonna lie, but because people don't like us, they're gonna go.
Keyshawn ain't gonna last. Keyshawn ain't gonna last. He got no chin.
You guys aren't impressed.
He got no chin. No matter what he does,
Are you impressed with
that
Keyshawn,
kid's
or no?
not gonna last.
No, not at all.
When they put him in there with a good
he was tailor-made. He was tailor-made to beat this guy for the WPO. They know how to line this up. We're talking about top rank,
bro.
We're talking about top rank, guys. Top rank knows how to build fighters. They built the likes of Miguel Cotto. They built the likes of fucking Oscar De La Hoya. They built the likes of Mayweather. They built the likes of
shit out of him.
Of Sugar Ray Leonard, the Four Kings. They built the likes of all of them. Marvis Hagler.
We'll fight that kid. Well, he got to come up to 140 because we can't go down no more. You know, my son almost died because of that. With the Gomozos fight.
Yeah. Well, that was the air trapped in your lung or something like that, right?
Well, he had 2 holes in his.
I had 2 tears.
He had 2 tears.
Yeah.
He fought 12 rounds like that.
I believe it. Like I know.
To me, that was the best fight that he ever had because he showed balls. I tried to stop the fight 4 times, and he wouldn't listen.
I believe it. Because people try to say, "Oh, it's bullshit," but I believe it because you look so different than yourself in that fight.
Yo, but hold on. You guys got to.
He said that he could breathe better when he was attacking more.
But you guys got to.
He said when he tried to box, he felt like he was gonna die. You know what I'm saying? So
there's medical reports. We got 3 NYU.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
We got 3 NYU doctors, literally PhD degrees, everything that you could possibly think of, that posted them, that put it out there, that let everybody know this was literally a medical issue that happened. But I had to fight it. I had to fight. Listen, they broke 2 sanctioning rules. One of the organizations broke 2 of their sanctioning rules. They don't show the knockdown because all they care about was the knockdown, the flash knockdown that Kambosos did. The whole thing is like that. Listen, I don't care anymore. I don't care that they punk me. I don't care that people express this bad of me or this good of me. I'm gonna always win. I'm gonna always win. Always. I'm gonna always prevail from it. This is what happens when you follow Jesus. They hated Jesus when he came onto earth. They're gonna hate me.
I tell everybody that I believe.
Imagine that though. Yo, Marco, imagine this shit though. To everybody. It's a fucking fact. The Son of God expressed all that he is and everything that he did, and they crucified him for it. And they chose a rapist. All right, but it's just like it is what it's just the thing. I just can't wait to fight.
The doctor.
We're looking at May 2nd or May 3rd.
The doctor had an interview with Mark Rigo where she says, "I cannot believe this kid went 12 rounds. He's God-sended."
I saw that, and
he said that.
I saw that.
You know what I'm saying?
The problem with boxing is people have so many conspiracy theories. Oh, the papers are bullshit. People don't believe anything.
And he didn't do enough to beat us, to take all those belts. I mean, we had him hurt in the 10th round. You know what I'm saying? like really hurt, and all of a sudden they splash of freaking water on his ass, and he comes back up freaking stronger than ever.
Are
You
you
know what I'm
guys
saying?
are you guys gonna pull up to the Tank fight?
We want all these fights, man. They
No,
don't
are
want
you
to
gonna pull up?
fight
I
us.
mean, are you gonna pull up to in Brooklyn are you gonna be at the Tank fight?
We're gonna be at every fight. You know what I'm saying? We ain't scared of nobody. We haven't done nothing to nobody. We just want to fight the best, the best fighters. That's it, man.
Right.
And all these guys are trying to punk us when they don't fight us.
Yeah.
You
Look, man,
know,
I tell everybody.
Crawford is an old man. Okay, he got his legs already getting gone. Oh shit, died, bro.
You there? I think we lost him. I think his phone died, maybe. Well, that was dynamic. Let's see if he comes back in. We'll keep it going. Chat, what do you think? What do you guys think? Yeah, I think his phone might have died. I mean, I was pretty much at the end of the interview anyway. Yeah, that was something. Tank. I don't know about Tank beating T. I mean, Teo versus Tank would be one of the most exciting fights in boxing, especially if Teo comes in tip top. That'll be something. Yeah, I think his phone died. All right. Damn. He admitted Bud punked him multiple times. Yeah. Well, I don't know. If they talked about it beforehand. Bud was definitely trying to punk him. If he got punked is, I guess, interpretive. You know what I mean? Because at the end, what I liked about Teo was he was like, "Oh, we'll spar though. Like we're not going to fight, but we'll spar. I'll spar you." And that, if you're a fighter, that's like a punk back in a way. Like, I'll get in there with you. Fuck it. Let's do it. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate you. I'm going to end this now. I will see you guys back tonight at 10. It was dope. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. If you haven't, anybody in here, join me again tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. We will go over this interview. We'll talk about it and more. I'd appreciate you guys. Peace.